Hey guys, welcome to another LivinginSAtv video. David here, and guess what? Seems like that Michele bought a new property in Johannesburg, and this time it was in Saxon World. A beautiful Italian villa, 20th century, and guess what? He's going to revamp the property. If you are interested, let us know, contact Michele right below on his email directly. But again guys, stay tuned because once again this video will blow your mind.
Hello, good morning. My name is Michele Ciani and I'm an Italian investor who's traveling the world and finding the best deals all around the world. And guess what? Right now I'm in Johannesburg, South Africa. I did an incredible deal last year. I bought the Barbican, which is this incredible Art Deco building, which we're still fine-tuning. And it was a smash hit and everybody's loving it. So if you happen to be in the CBD, please go check it out, 89 Helen Joseph Street. There's an incredible bookstore at the ground floor. It's called Bridge Books. They got sandwiches, sweets and coffee and a lot of books. So go check them out. Now I'm here today to show you something else. I bought an incredible house. We call this a villa in Italian, it means big house, and it's called Villa d'Este. So Villa d'Este, it's an Italian name and means house of the Este. And what is the story behind it? It used to be a creation of a disciple of Herbert Baker, the famous architect, and his name is Gordon Leith. And he created this property in 1923, inspired by Europe and the neo-Mediterranean style, as well as the Italian style. And Villa d'Este is actually a real place near Rome. I come from Rome, so I used to go to that park when I was a kid. And it's a giant garden. They call it a water garden because it has a lot of fountains, and this house has a lot of fountains. So they inspired this house from that house. The funny story about that house is that it was a guy who wanted to be a pope and didn't manage to get nominated as pope, so he created this giant villa to show off everyone how much money he had and how powerful he was. And it's still there if you go to Rome. It's beautiful to see. But now let's go and check out the Johannesburg Villa d'Este. So this is the main entrance. This is actually a national heritage. It's not even a Gauteng heritage. As you can see entering, it has incredible curb appeal. All these eagles, these cherubins, these statues, this small pond just in front of it. This reminds you of the original Villa d'Este, because the Villa d'Este has a big pond. It has a swimming pool. It has a waterfalls as well going into it. But you know, it is in the same style. It has the same kind of vibe. There are so many details that I'm going to show you about this house, but I thought that you know, just showing you the entrance here on this side, you can see the actual greenhouse, or I think they call it winter house, or they can be used for, you know, as a greenhouse or for lunch or, you know, quiet time. It's over there. This would be the space where the cars are, but we're gonna restructure this and make it a bit bigger so that we can fit at least 6 to 8 cars. Come this side. So I'm going to be walking here through the pond. And as you can see here, there's a beautiful, I call it gazebo, but I think I'm not sure in English what the right word would be, but with the cherubim in the middle of it. Now you have to imagine that there's going to be water in all the fountains. Right now they're without water, but the fish in the hands of the cherubim will be spitting out water and giving a beautiful, you know, end effect. Look at also small details like the lions here, the cherubims here. Look at it from this side. Look how beautiful this ensemble is. And then the whole house is a labyrinth. It's about 12 rooms, and the whole house is a labyrinth of fountains. So you have fountains everywhere. Here's another fountain, which is out of order now, but it will be reactivated. The whole house will have a revamp. And the nice thing is that all these fountains and small yards around the house actually directly connect to rooms here. So there are 4 or 5 rooms that actually have a direct access to a private yard with a fountain, which is quite unique. So I suggest now we maybe check it out inside, and I'll show you a little bit of the yards inside the property. So please follow me inside. We have a beautiful entrance here with this beautiful veranda kind of effect. There's a giant chimney fireplace here. It used to be a spa. So of course this would be very easy to be converted into another spa if anyone is interested into that, because there's several jacuzzis around the house. I will show you. But it could also be a consulate or anything, any other kind of office, really. Like it's so monumental that it will really upgrade your company, being in such an historical place and unique in the whole of Johannesburg. It could also be a co-living space for people who love art and history. Or it could be taken over by a family if you have a family large enough to accommodate 12 rooms. But there's so much potential, there's so many things that we can do here. Ceremonies are also could be a big draw, but you have to keep in consideration that we're limited to 8 car spots. So but there's a lot that can be done. Shootings for films. I mean, you feel like you're in the middle of Europe and you're actually in Johannesburg. I'll show you a little bit fast around the house. Please follow me. So you do have one room here on the right side at the entrance. So there's windows everywhere now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 windows. So right now all the decoration is more made for the spa environment, but of course I would repurpose the whole house according to the needs. Beautiful wood floors, original wood floors here. So at the other room, this is a second room with a beautiful fireplace. And look at this angle here. So you wake up and you have this fountain in front of you. So going to the left side, so it's difficult to show, but okay, there's a toilet space here and there's a massive jacuzzi here. So this can be kept if you're willing, if you love having, I mean, you could almost swim in it, It's huge. This is sort of a corridor here. But it could be made into a room. Oh, it started to rain. So here you have a small garden here. Interesting room, which used to be a change room, but that can be converted into another bedroom with its own toilets. And here, 2 showers inside and outside. So look also at the perspective on this side. Look at that. So that's I think the Medusa, which is a Greek mythology symbol. There's another one here. Look, and this I think is the Green Man, which is another symbol from churches and things like that. So the whole house is packed with small, extra courtyards everywhere, with yet another beautiful fountain and opening on a beautiful small yard. You have a lot of symbols, like this eagle was a Roman symbol from the Roman Empire, so you see it reverberated everywhere. The columns, Corinthian columns, the little cherubim, it's quite magical. These dogs here, or these animals, lions, dogs, I'm not sure, but it does look incredible. Yeah, I want to show you also on that side the saunas. One we can access from here, and look at that eagle. It says SPQR. So that's I don't remember what it means, but it's got something to do with the Roman Empire. It's written all over Rome. So they really try to recreate that vibe. Now check this out. Oh, unfortunately we have no light, but this is a steam room here. How beautiful it is with these azulejos everywhere. Check it out. There's an extra bathroom here as well. So this will be stunning, yeah.
What a place.
So I do think that if it's a spa taking over this structure, of course that would be perfect. But even for a co-living space, imagine how nice would it be to have those amenities. There's also another shower there, hidden by the structure. Yeah. I don't know about South Africa, but in Europe, like having the showers outside is quite trendy right now. So this is a I call it a greenhouse, a warm house or something like that, but anyway. So this could be anything. You could do a gym here, you could do a loungy space during the nice weather period in Johannesburg. You could even have it as a guest bedroom or apartment, like it would be really cool. You could find maybe some way to cover, I don't know, but there's so much potential. All these is the first floor terrace, which of course we could do so much. We could build, you could put like ping pong, or we could do jacuzzi or a small swimming pool. I mean, there's so much that we could do out of all this space. And yeah, you could see behind again the lions, the eagles, the cherubims. This is the pattern. Look how beautiful that small balcony or small terrace on the side with the columns. It really feels like you're in Europe in some 19th century old house. So this would be a beautiful room, and there's a huge shower here. You can keep it, or we can get rid of it and repurpose the room. That I find so charming. Just try and have what you see from this terrace. All these columns, all this green, look at that. This house was in London. This would be 15 million pounds, most likely. And I would be Russian. An Italian wouldn't be able to afford it. I would have to become Russian. Maybe guest room or maid room. So more toilets over here. Another master bedroom here. So another view of the garden from here, the gazebo on the side, the main entrance there. Even the choice of all the greenery here, the cypresses, all these are very Italian. Down, I'm going to show you a little bit of the area of the service people. Follow me down the stairs. Very Victorian, even though it's supposed to be. Again, check it out. These azulejos, we're gonna, repair them, but it's incredible, the level of detail. This used to be a restaurant, actually. So this could be a beautiful sort of like extra apartment on the side. Of course, we have to renovate everything. So there's a big open space. There's bathrooms at the end. And go in this direction. I would have to reimagine this old space. And here, there's another small apartment here, contained, it's a studio. There's another storage space over there, closed. So as you can see, this was closed, but my idea was, because there's all the kitchen things, industrial kitchen stuff here, maybe this could become the kitchen for the whole house. So I hope you enjoyed my small tour of my humble little mansion here in Johannesburg in the area of Saxonveld. As a reminder, you have the Zoo Lake Park, which is just literally like 10 meters away opposite the property. So you can go jogging in the morning. It's a very safe area. You can actually go to Rosebank, the mall, by foot. I do it. I've done it a few times. It's about 15 minutes. By car is literally 5 minutes. CBD is the other direction as well. Everything is quite near. Guys, I also wanted to introduce you to Brian McKechnie, who is actually the architect who renovated the Rank Club, the Barbicans, the Anstace building, all the historical, iconic buildings in the city centers have been done by him. So every time I buy a beauty such as this one, I know who to go to, and I know I'm in good hands. So it comes highly recommended, and it can also give you a few elements on the house that I might have missed, because he's from here and is an architect who is really passionate about history and history of Johannesburg and architecture.
Thanks, Michele, that's very kind. As Michele said, I'm a heritage architect. I'm based in Johannesburg and really looking forward to reimagining Villa de Est. Such an important Joburg landmark and an important building from old Johannesburg. You can see the architecture behind us. It's quite crazy. As Michele mentioned, the original house was designed by Gordon Leith, who was quite a restrained architect, trained in Herbert Baker's office, quite inspired by Neo-Mediterranean architecture. So you can see so many Neo-Mediterranean influences in this building, including the crazy statues that have been added at a later stage. So as Michele also said, the house was later bought by P. Rogers Cook, who was an architect who worked on a lot of theatres for I.W. Schlesinger. And I think you can see that quite theatrical type of architecture that he's woven into the original building. So really special property, and I think it's going to be so interesting to reimagine this and to bring it back to its former glory and to make it into a really important Italian South African landmark in Joburg.
And so again, I'm looking for a tenant. Anyone who's interested in doing co-living spaces, in doing headquarters for offices, or maybe a spa, or maybe some sort of concept like Soho House in London, sort of like, nightlife kind of venue. I mean, there's so many things that you could turn this property into. What I know so far is that I am incredibly grateful and happy to own this piece of history of Johannesburg. And of course the Heritage Foundation will have to have a say in everything we do, but they're very pragmatic. So I'm sure they will make this work if the aim is to actually keep such a beauty alive and for the next centuries to come, and for Joburg to really build on its past rather than forgetting it. So I wish you all the best, and thanks for your time.